Hello everybody, welcome to our channel. So I remember telling you people yesterday that I'll do a video on parabens, phthalates, sulfates and preservatives, etc. I told you that I'll upload a video after 10 days, but since it is an important topic and I felt that maybe in this 10 days gap you might buy one product which has fragrance or some other parabens which will affect your health. Most of you told me about Samapti Banerjee and Dr. Vinita Ratan and how they are not promoting fragrances and their opinions on sunscreen, etc. Well, I have also done my own research on it, and today I want to share what I have learned and how companies play this market, etc. Okay, the first thing is parabens or preservatives or phthalates. All these are called as endocrine disruptors. Well, I've made a notes of it so I don't miss any points, which I usually do not do in my videos. What are endocrine disruptors? Your body is communicated through the spinal cord, and that spinal cord, everything is stimulated through endocrine system. Now you might be knowing that hormones are called as the communication system of the body. Okay, now what these chemicals do is they disrupt the endocrine system. That means they disrupt the communication system in the body, be it parabens, be it phthalates, or be it fragrances for that matter. Now fragrance is an umbrella. I'm doing a PG diploma course in cosmetic technology. All books are very thin comparatively, but this one single book which talks about the guidelines of how each country can release their products talks about fragrance more than anything else, because fragrance is something that is very much unregulated. And now I'll tell you what these things do. When they disrupt your hormones, this is when you start messing with your periods. This is when you start developing PCOS, or this is when you develop perimenopause at a very young age. And finally, few people, they even go into infertility because of these chemicals and toxins that get accumulated in our body. So it is very important that you choose a product which does not have these sort of things. Okay, and I'll tell you one of the examples of how companies market it. See, earlier, I remember in my childhood seeing cricketers who used to apply sunscreen on their face, which used to leave a white cast, and they used to look like some zombies, and everybody used to make comments of them. Later on, the companies brought chemical filters in sunscreen known as evobenzene, oxobenzene, etc. And then they said that they do not reflect the light like zinc oxides, and they absorb it and they protect your skin. And the added advantages, they do not leave a white cast on your face. Okay. So we all of them started buying them, evobenzene, oxobenzene, ethyl methoxycinnamate. I remember just yesterday Samapti Banerjee talking about simple moisturizing cream which has got a chemical filter in it. So all these octocrylene, all these things. So what every company did, they never do research on it. If one company does it, the other company also puts the same ingredients in them, and then they say we have also the same formula and this one has added moisturizing benefits to it, or etc, etc. So what we did, 10 years ago, these chemical filters just came into the market and we all started buying them and applying them on our skin. I'll tell you one example of what happens. When you apply evobenzene or oxobenzene or all these methoxycinnamate, Lotus sunscreens were vividly used in Indian market up until 4 years ago. Look at them, they're full of these chemicals only. See, they all directly get absorbed into the blood and live in the body as toxins and as estrogen hormone disruptors. Now what this happens is, you get facial hair, or you get some other problem, or you get excessive like bleeding in periods, all these things happen because of these toxins only. They go and get accumulated in the body and they act like a false hormones in the body, which ultimately creates an hormonal imbalance in the body. So if you ask me, parabens or all these things, in fact a few people say that parabens are good preservatives. Okay, maybe methyl paraben or propyl paraben, you can see which parabens are healthier and which parabens are harmful in the internet. But I'll tell you who can use them and who cannot use them in the end of the video. Now, as I said, they promote like that the chemical sunscreens which are messing, and those chemical sunscreens which are accumulated in the body are in fact found in the umbilical cord of the newly born child also. So much they stay in our body, and so much, in fact, being a female, our next generations also will be they will get affected very badly. Now again people are switching up to zinc oxide sunscreens. Of course, the only zinc oxide sunscreens that I know in Indian market is from La Shield and from Aroma Magic. Okay, so this is all the game of companies. First of all, you have to understand this. I have an elaborate series coming up with how these things mess up with the hormones, but since this is a very urgent video, that's why I'm doing this. Fragrances and all also, apart from sensitizing your skin, they disrupt your hormones. That is the main issue. See, end of the day, if you ask my opinion, apart from the nutrients that are put in the creams like vitamin A and vitamin C, whatever is there in it, some plant extract or some cetyl alcohol or stearyl alcohol, which are considered to be emulsifiers or whatever hydrating agents, all of that is considered in our body as a foreign body only. It won't accept it. Few ingredients, like as I said, only which are part of the nutrient system of the body, only that the body considers to be a part of it and it accepts it. The remaining things, what all you put, today they may say that this ingredient is safe and we are a clean beauty company. Tomorrow they'll come up and say we have done a lot of research on it and this is also very harmful to the skin or etc. and all, and then they want to remove it. End of the day, you cannot avoid everything. So what I personally feel you can do is choose any one good product which would affect the well-being of the skin in a positive way, and don't layer hundreds of product and don't buy hundreds of product and start using everything. Of course, makeup is no exception to it. Makeup is a big no. Maybe you can have healthier skin and be happy with it, but no. At the same time, you cannot avoid each and every product that is there. So what you can do physically or what you can do personally is eat healthy and detox what all those things that you're putting in the body. Okay. That is a very possible solution. I see how to detox, etc. Maybe I'll speak about them in the upcoming videos, but this is my opinion. Some products you cannot avoid, and some other research might say in future that this one is also harmful, and years together we realize that we have been using that. So who is going to bring back our health? Who is going to bring back our already disrupted hormones, right? So end of the day, it is important for you to eat and detox. You cannot avoid everything. So it is your discretion. But few things like this chemicals filters and a few estrogen disrupting hormones like phthalates and all, which are already proven, I personally feel all these parabens etc. for fragrances definitely should be avoided. Okay, so any questions you have, you can let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching.